so we can lower
Yeah,
the age?
so apparently, I'm still learning this, but one of the correction officers came up to me here at the jail and talked to me about how Donald Trump wanted me to be his vice president, because if he becomes president and I'm vice president, he can make it legal for...
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
This call is from a federal... You will not be charged for this call. This call is from...
Daniel Larson.
This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. To accept this call, press 5. You may begin speaking now.
Hello?
Hello?
What's up?
Hey, so, I called back.
Hey, yeah.
Anyways, what I was going to also, because my lawyer, like I said, is not getting back to me at all. So I don't know what's really going on with the case or like anything like that. But my, I guess, family friend, his name is Bob, who I've talked about on my media a lot. He was paying for a bunch of hotel rooms, right? And he's manipulating, right, a lot of my finances, which is why I was homeless. And he was also trying to control, like, everything I did as far as the type of music I wanted to do, which I did, like, the types of songs that I want to do, but, like, some lyrics he wouldn't want me to put in, whatever. And it kind of, all this issue that I'm in is partially because of him. It's been confirmed that I am the victim in the case. And at this point, I'm waiting on further information as to, like, what's going to happen with the case. I don't know why Tina is so angry or upset at Grace trying to admit that, like, she's in love with me and how she's been in contact. Which, yes, I did make the threats, and I admit to that. I've already admitted to it, so it's no big deal. But I wanted to make it clear that, yes, I was in contact. And I want to make sure that, like, because I've already talked to Clark about it, because it is causing issues. And I've stopped contact with trolls, and I want to make that clear. Anybody who's trolling, I have to cut ties.
Yeah, what have the trolls been trying to say? Are the trolls just basically saying that you're not in contact with Grace, he doesn't want you and all that?
Yeah, they've been trying to say that I'm not in contact, including, like, law enforcement. Law enforcement, including my lawyer, has been trying to turn me against Grace.
Wow.
Yeah, so my own public defender is on purpose trying to turn me against Grace and trying to say that I'm not in contact when I've been fighting my case, like arguing over the phone with my public defender. Like, look, I have been in contact and I don't care what you're saying because my legal discovery proves, and I'm going based off my legal discovery. And it's actually shocking that I hear that Grace was live and that Tina told her to stop, because she needs to get it heard. You know, Grace, if she cares about me, she needs to speak up.
Yeah, I understand. So with PC, do you only get I don't know, one hour out of the cell a day? Are you on 23 and 1?
No, so I'm going to be honest about this. I'm out, like, any time, but there's no time frame.
Oh.
So, like, no, like, I could be out today at this time, and tomorrow I might not get out at all. I could be out all day, or I could be out just morning for like an hour, or afternoon for an hour, or even 30 minutes.
Do they have?
Last week, I was on lockdown for 100 hours straight without getting out.
Do they have tablets or anything for you?
They have tablets, but you have to buy them, so I went ahead and bought it for $150.
Okay, that's good.
So at least I have that, which I had to lie about to my family just to get them to put money on my books for it because they wouldn't do it otherwise. But I've been at least having that. But
This call is from a federal prison.
Like I said, I was on last week, every single day last week, on lockdown all day long. I never once got out of my 6-foot cell.
Do you have a cellie though?
I have a cellie, and he's great. He sleeps during the day, so I'm kind of by myself. But
does he know you're famous?
He does, yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And he also knows that, he apparently knows Grace because he watched America's Got Talent.
Oh, wow.
One of the bigger issues that's been going on here at the jail is a lot of these correction officers, they follow me on social media. So there's issues going on at the jail just because I'm so famous. And people don't want to admit that I'm famous. That's another thing.
What are the issues?
Well, apparently there was camera footage from inside the jail, unit, leaked on the internet. And my lawyer, my public defender, admitted to actually watching the live stream. He didn't care. He was like, hey, I'm watching your live stream right now of you in jail. And I'm like, what the fuck?
That is...
you're not caring about my case and you're just watching the live stream? What?
That's crazy.
And then, apparently what I do know is Grace ordered the psych eval.
Wow.
So Grace is the one who ordered it. It wasn't the judge. Grace apparently, Tina got notified that I got arrested.
So Grace is involved in the court case now?
She's apparently choosing to be involved, and her mother, I guess, is now trying to take a step back. We shouldn't be involved. It's too much. But the thing is, they've kind of exposed themselves for being in contact. Huh. And my own family is we want things to work out. We want you to be with Grace. We didn't know you were. We thought you were lying. And now I'm kind of the monkey in the middle.
I understand that.
It's very crazy. And, I could see that Tina is upset that I made the threats, but I couldn't just let things escalate further.
You had to make the threats to get attention and help?
Not attention, but I had to...
Call attention to your problems?
Yeah, and I guess put a stop to everything to where it's really, I'm going to sacrifice my life for this relationship to work because I'm tired of all the drama and trolls. I need to know the truth so we can make things work. That's what my mind was thinking.
Wow, your relationship with Grace is that important to you?
It's that important that I would sacrifice my career for it, and I don't think that Tina sees that.
Okay.
And that was my mindset.
So why does Tina hate you so much? What is her problem?
Well, Grace and I, right? Even though she was 18, we always Grace would call me at work while she was on the job. Okay, Grace would call me. I don't know what was going on. I don't know how much it was affecting her job or what. I know that there were issues with the label, because I couldn't verify I was in contact. There was a lot of things going on as far as verifying if it was really them.
Okay.
Grace would say that she couldn't verify because the label wouldn't let her, and then she was like, well, the label doesn't want me in contact, but I'm choosing to be in contact anyways because I love you. And she would also speak in like an actual British accent, which
Is she British?
She admits in one of her songs.
This call is from a federal prison.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so like I knew that because I was listening to her music long before I was even in jail, knowing things because she was leaking information in all of her songs.
You said her songs are about you?
Her songs, like, if you really listen to it, Lion's Den, Daniel and the Lion's Den, if you know the Bible.
Yeah. But it's not about the Bible, it's about you?
It's apparently about me, and Grace also told me, because when I was younger, I had there was like a video I didn't know that was recorded while I was in the restroom, in the shower, and it got leaked online.
From the jail?
And just at my own house.
Oh, okay.
Foster. And it got leaked on the internet. And from my understanding, Grace made the music video, which she was trying to make it clear that, yes, she was in contact and knew about it. And then Grace also was like, I want a man who can shower. He wanted to make sure I showered. So I do believe that Grace was a big factor in a lot of it and a lot of my publicity. And I'm not 100% sure if it was an impersonator, but I know that it got to a point to where she was demanding just pretty much me go live anytime, really, just because we needed the publicity so I could get off the streets. And then, which didn't help my mental health.
So what was it that you emailed me about? You said something like Joe Biden wants you to be vice president, or so he can lower the age?
Yeah, so apparently, I'm still learning this, but one of the correction officers came up to me here at the jail and talked to me about how Donald Trump wanted me to be his vice president, because if he becomes president and I'm vice president, he can make it legal for me to be vice president at my age.
Wow. So
similar to what he's doing with this felony thing that he had. He can make it legal.
So has that hit the news? Is that on the news that he wants you as vice president?
I don't know, but I've had one of the correction officers, like I said, come up to me talking about it, how they heard about it on the news.
Wow.
And I said I denied it. I didn't want to because I knew that it would be too much at the time, because this was back in 2023.
You think you could handle...
When he was first starting his campaign.
Do you think you could handle being vice president now?
If I knew a lot of information, yes. But the thing is, I've learned over time, just with my current case that I'm facing, I don't always know a lot of information. So I have to investigate things myself. I have to make a lot of guesses, whether it's right or wrong.
But being vice president would get you out of jail, wouldn't it?
It would get me out of jail.
Yeah. Okay.
But the thing is, I can't, I'm kind of in a situation where I'm kind of, finding out that almost everything was true. But anyways, time's almost up. I will try to call you when I can.
Maybe tomorrow? You think you'll be able to call me tomorrow?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'll get those pictures sent off to you. Who are you going to vote for this year, though? Trump or Kamala?
I'm not voting because I am in custody. I can't.
Oh.
They're not doing it.
Okay.
All right.
But yeah, talk to you soon, man. Stay calm.
All right.